Hey, thanks for coming back to the channel. I think this subject is going to make some of y'all cranky, especially those that are in the gun porn and in the short barrel rifles and pistol braces and that kind of thing. My premise is that short barrel rifles and pistols that have braces on them are worthless as tits on a boar when compared to the options that you have that are more cost effective. Let me talk about why. There's a cool factor with the things called pistols that are really short barrel rifles that have a brace on them, or short barrel rifles that actually have a stock on it and they're registered as NFA. The benefit of a weapon like that is that it's compact. I get that. The other benefit is that it's got calibers higher than rifle calibers that can go out and touch somebody, and I'm okay with that. But for most uses, for a short barrel anything, you're talking about urban combat distances where you need to be able to reach out and touch your target, but you also need maneuverability. Now, given that short barrel anything is short, therefore more maneuverable than a regular 18-inch or 16-inch rifle, I get that. But you don't need that. Now, let me explain why. This is my short barrel rifle. This is the Ruger 5.7. The 5.7 caliber is a game changer. Now, CMMG just announced the Dissent line of pistols, which have a cool factor. And one of the calibers that they offer it in is the 5.7. Don't buy that. Don't buy that. I'm going to explain why. First, let's talk about maneuverability. This doesn't have a stock. Handguns typically don't. But you don't need one. Why? If you extend like you've been taught in school, right? Your muzzle is going to be about the same distance from your eye as a 16-inch rifle. If you're using the C-clamp kind of thing, it'll be about the same. The difference between the CMMG pistol is this is a 4-inch barrel. The CMMG adds 2 more inches. Okay, 2 more inches to the barrel. That does give the cartridge more ballistics. What I'm saying is at urban distances, you don't need to do that. Not with the 5.7 caliber. So not only do you have the same distance from the eye as you would with a rifle, right? When you need more maneuverability and you need to stay on target, you can compress that in a way that you cannot do with a long gun, pistol, or otherwise. So the handgun has maneuverability. The handgun has weight on its side. The 5.7, and I want to talk specifically, this has standard issue 20 rounds in the magazine, and you get 2 magazines. So that's 40 rounds. As I've said before, if you can't get your business done in 40 rounds, you better call the zombie apocalypse people. So when you think about these cute things, and I love CMMG. I have several of their products, but they're not rifles. Correction, I have one upper. But when you think about spending money, you have to think about the entire picture and answer the question why. Now, if you got bags of money and you don't care and you just want the thing, then go get the thing. That's your thing. It's America, right? But when you're thinking from a practical point of view, if you shoot the 5.7 caliber, More specifically, if you shoot the Ruger 5.7, my counsel to you is don't even think about the CMMG Dissent 5.7 because of the first thing. You don't need that to get the benefits of that cartridge in a pistol. The FN 5.7 would fit the same thing, but I shoot the Ruger 5.7. The other part is cost. The Dissent family, especially the 5.7, is $2,000, and that's before you spend $200 for a tax stamp if you're going to really make it a short barrel rifle. $2,000 versus $700. I mean, 2 inches doesn't make a $1,500 difference in decision making, and it certainly doesn't give you any tactical advantage. The short barrel rifle. Where are you going to put it? Oh, it's collapsible. I'm going to put it. It's compact. Put it in my backpack. I don't walk around with a backpack all the time, but I do have a holster. This is on my body all the time. I don't have to worry about off-body anything. And I can reach out and touch somebody at combat effective ranges. Urban combat effective ranges, which is 50 meters and in. And when I say combat effective, I mean I can get combat effective hits, headshots at 50 yards reliably all the time with this. I have a red dot on it, and that helps. I can make combat effective hits at 100 yards, right? And I'm comparing this pistol to the short barrel rifle or the pistol braced pistol, right? Better to have a real pistol that shoots the caliber that you want, right, and gets the ballistics that you want, than to spend the time and the money for a cool factor for a short barrel rifle. Now, that's my thinking this morning. I'm sure there's going to be there's some dissent about the Dissent and others, but as always, I'd like to hear your thinking on that. And if you like the content of this channel, please feel free to subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you get reminders. And as always, thanks for watching, and carry on.